Right. Boom. Let's go. Hey bro, what's up? You might have realized, but it's been a fucking while since I posted on YouTube. It's been like, I don't know, like 3 months, I think, at least, since I last posted. And there's a good reason for that. And that sounds very fucking dramatic, doesn't it? It's actually, it's not dramatic at all. I'm actually quite happy about the reason. But there's also a reason why I'm back. And that's what today's video is. It's a bit of a story time, talking about not only what I've been up for the past 3 months, but what I've been up for the past 10 months. Because it's been a wild ass fucking ride, man. I'm gonna tell you about that. And I'm probably gonna talk about this story for years to come. It's probably gonna be my origin story, my fucking rags to riches. There you go, bro. Right, so what have I been up to for the past 3 months? I've been up to making money, bro. I've been up to making money. I've been up to building my online business. And I think I've seen some good success with that. Before I get to that though, let me get you on a little story. Because this whole thing, you might have noticed that some of my videos came, I think, last summer, like 2022, I think. I don't even remember, to be honest. But yeah, you might have noticed that I started posting around that time. I think like June or July, something like that. Something very special happened in June 2022. And that very special thing was that my contract, I worked as an Android developer. I've been working as an Android developer for about 5 years at that point. My contract just ran out. At that point I was kind of freelancing, trying to do the whole digital nomad thing. And I had the cap on my contract for 1 year. That was because I worked remotely. I live in Romania, and the contract I worked with was something weird, a company based in UK that worked through another company based in Portugal. So it was this weird ass thing. And because of that, it has some sort of policy where they can't really work with someone that's from another country for more than a year. And my contract just ran out, and yeah, that was it. And I was aware about this. I was aware that my contract is gonna run out, and I was like, shit, what the fuck am I gonna do? I have about like 4 months. And I was earning a decent amount of money. I wasn't like rich, not at all, but I was earning enough to have some savings. So it was like 3 or 4 months in advance. And I was like, yo, you know what? It's gonna be summer and I'm not gonna have a job and I'm tired as fuck, homie. Like for the past year, I haven't really taken any vacation at that point because I was paid per day. I wasn't paid per month like a normal employee because I was not a normal employee. I was a freelancer, and that means you're paid by day, which means, bro, I'm not gonna take any days off. Like when I want to take a vacation, I'm actually losing money, and I was like, fuck that. So I just worked non-stop for a year, and before that I had another contract, and like whatever, I've been working as an Android developer for a long ass time, and I was tired, bro. I was like, bro, I just don't want to fucking work anymore. I just kind of want to focus on my projects, and maybe, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna get ripped, or maybe I'm gonna focus on cold approach pickup, and maybe I'm gonna, you know, have some fun. Maybe I'm gonna travel around, meet chicks, make friends, have a nice time, you know, like have a pretty good damn life for 3-4 months. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna save some cash. I'm going to take a sabbatical for while. I didn't really make plans. I was like, I'm just gonna save as much money as I can and see where it leads me. I ended up saving, I think like 12k euros, something like that. And I was like, all right, this is probably going to last me a while if I stretch it. So you know what, let's see where this goes. I can travel, I can have fun with this. So I think it was June the 3rd when my contract ended. And I was a free man, and holy shit, man, like what a great time that was. It was around that time when I first discovered Hamza, and I was really deep into self-improvement. I was doing the whole meditation thing, I was waking up in the morning, I was going to parks, I was really focused on my physique, And it was a good time, man. Like, I remember my last day of work was just me in the park. After I meditated, I just grabbed my laptop and I was sitting in front of the lake and having the whole team say goodbye. It was really nice, right? But after the whole thing was done, after I had like the goodbye meeting and whatnot, I realized, shit, I'm a free man. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. And that was weird, dude. Like, that's really strange. You think, you really think you want freedom, right? Of course, we all want freedom. We all want to not to have to go to a job. Like, that's a pretty common desire. But the thing is, when you first get it, you're just kind of confused. You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? So I took a while. I took about like 2 weeks. I think you just think about it. I just took my journal and I was writing, and I was like, okay, I have this chunk of time. I have at least 3 months, and probably way more than that if I stretch the money. So what am I gonna do? And I think I'll be honest, I don't exactly remember, but I think that my plan for that time was just do cold approach, bro. Just visit like 3 or 4 countries, talk to chicks, get laid a lot, enjoy the physique that I built at that point. At that point, I was lean, bro, like right on, fat as fuck. Back then, I was like, I think 9% body fat. I was looking sick, bro. And actually, bro, you've seen my videos, I was fucking ripped. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna actually go and focus on cold approach. Alright, cool. So I went out of the house the next day. I went outside and I realized, oh shit, most people are actually at work. Wait, I can't cold approach anybody because most people are fucking busy. They're going to their job. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I ended up with this chunk of time. There was like 6-7 hours during the day when there was sun outside, and I just didn't have anything to do. I was just bored, and I was going to Starbucks and I grabbed my laptop because what the fuck am I gonna do? I didn't make any plans to travel. I just wanted to chill for a bit, and I was just sitting in Starbucks with my laptop, and I realized, yo, what I do is I normally gravitate towards working on my app. So let me just give you a bit of background. Since I started working as an Android dev, that was like ages ago, bro. Like I think I started working in like 2016 or something. Around the same time, I built this app called, back in the day, it was Tuna Diary, which is a weird as a name, but then it was named to Mood Bites. And what Mood Bites is, it was this food diary for people that have like celiac disease or like, what is it? Just autoimmune food diseases. So, what is IBS, IBD? And the reason for that is because I have some food disease myself. Like I can't eat gluten and I can't eat dairy. And I was like, if you read any advice online about startups, you're going to see like one advice, which is solve your own problems. If you're going to make a product, just think about your problems and put them in a product and then sell it. So I just took that. I took that advice when I was still working, and in my free time, I just made this app. And to be honest, bro, like it's a pretty fucking dope app. If you have an Android phone and you search for food allergy, I'm pretty sure that the first hit is going to be my app. Is going to be Mood Bites. It's like this blue icon thing with a smiley face. You're gonna see it. But yeah, I worked my ass off on this app, bro. Like it was my life's work. I worked on it not for like 4 years straight because I worked on other projects as well, but I worked for a long time and it was pretty dope. Like it had some cool features. And I realized, like, okay, I don't have a job. I have a bunch of free time, so I might as well just start working on this shit. Just until I figure out what to do next. And at that point, I was making about, on a good month, I was making about 300 euros per month from that app. I wasn't doing any marketing, I wasn't doing anything. It was just an ad that was on the store for like 4 years, and it was the #1 hit for food allergy apps. So naturally, every now and then people would just come over and find it, and they were like, oh, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy the subscription." And I ended up with some cash on the side from that. But it wasn't much. It was like 300 euros, and so I was sitting down, and I had this app in front of me, and I decided, you know what, I don't have a job and I don't really have an income source. I have a lot of time on my hands, and cold approaching is cool, but I can't do it during the day. So let's make some fucking money, son. So I decided, I sat down and I opened a Notion document where I put down all my like earnings, like projected earnings, like the highest month that I had and like the lowest month I had, and I made an average, and I was like, all right, so my average is 274 euros per month. That's my average. It would be really fucking cool if I could make 1,000 euros per month. Because if I made 1,000 euros per month, not thinking about taxes and all that shit, that would be just enough for me to feed myself. I was like, you know what, like, I'm probably not going to live off this app. I'll be honest, bro. Like, I'm probably not gonna get rich. But you know what? It's a cool little thing to work towards. I don't have any other goals. I've already had my physique, my dream physique at that point. I was like, what else is there to do? Let's make 1,000 euros in a month. It's been 10 months since that point. Last month, in March, 15th of March, that's when I have my Google payout. I hit 1,000 euros in a month. This month, April, tomorrow is gonna be, no, 2 days away from now is gonna be 15th of April, so my payout day. I made 4,000 euros in a month. And that's what I've been working on. I've been working on getting this bad boy from 200 euros to, well, my initial goal was 1,000 euros, but now to 4,000 euros, so 20x that bitch up in about 10 months. And that was what I've been busy with for the last year or so, and especially for the past, since the start of the year, because some shit changed. And I'll talk to you about it. I'll give you a short rundown of what I did and kind of how, like a big picture view of the story of what happened and like maybe some lessons. But why the fuck am I here? Well, here on YouTube, I mean. Well, there's a few reasons. First of all, I just started a new chapter in my life. It's not necessarily a new chapter, I'm probably just gonna continue doing what I'm doing, but I started working on a new contract, so I started being not an employee, a freelancer again. And why did I do that? Well, I want more money. And why do I want more money? Because I want to grow my business further. But that means that, well, it's a good milestone to kind of make a change and whatnot. But more than that, I came at a point where I realized that most of my conversations during the day when I meet up with friends and whatnot devolve into me talking about business and getting like super fucking excited. I'm like, bro, I just found this out and made me like 2 times MRR, and I'm making this much cash just by making this one tweak. And I get like this super hyper excited about different things that I find out and whatnot. And I realized, bro, when I talk to these guys, and some of them are actually interested in business, they have never come across these ideas. They have never come across it because it was a unique set of circumstances that led me to some unique, I guess, ideas. And I was like, whoa, holy shit, this is actually quite valuable. So back in the day, before I started working full-time on my app, one of my motivations was, right, so if I ever get to like 2,000 euros per month, you know what, I'm probably gonna make a course. Because what if I'm not? Like, some people know how to make apps, and or whatever products online, whatever that is, but they make like 200 or 300 euros per month. How do I know that? Because I was that guy. And they want to learn how to go to like 2000 euros per month. And I can probably make a course on that. And that idea has been kind of knocking around in my mind, but obviously I didn't want to make a course when I was making like 300 euros per month, because obviously I don't know shit. And I want to wait up until the point where I actually knew some stuff. And I realized last month that, bro, I actually have some cool insights that I would like to share. And earlier today, like literally like 10 minutes ago, I just finished watching a video from Hamza talking about how he kind of structured his whole business around content, and then now he's selling his private community and shit. And I'll be upfront with you, bro, I'm probably gonna make a private community or sell some sort of product at some point. Not right now because I didn't get the time to actually make a product. But until then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shit that I learned, the shit that I'm passionate about, and the shit that I love to talk about. I'm just gonna make YouTube videos about it, because why the fuck not? I have something to talk about. I have some stuff to teach you. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the next while. I'm just going to make videos semi-regularly, talking about this stuff, about the lessons that worked for me and business, and the things that made me waste months, and the biggest mistakes that I made. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna have a course for a while. So until then, I'm just gonna chat shit. I'm just gonna share the things that I'm passionate about. And yeah, that's going to be it. Obviously, I'm going to drift away a bit from general personal improvement. I'm probably not going to talk about meditation as much, although I believe that general self-improvement is also playing a part in business. I think that's actually quite important. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past 3 months. Sorry, I was thinking about what to talk about next. I didn't really script this. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to get into the specifics of my adventures during these 10 months, because it's an entire book, bro. It's crazy, like so much shit happened, man. Like I almost went bankrupt, my payments got closed, then I had the top 5 app in the US, and then that shit almost made me bankrupt, and then I had #1 app for a very popular keyword. And bro, it was such a fucking roller coaster, man. And all this happened in a span of just a few months, and I'm probably going to save that for the next video, because yeah, I think that's gonna make for some good content. But yeah, bro, either way, I'm not gonna make promises about the times when I post, because I don't know when I'm gonna post. But I'm gonna try to make it semi-regularly. I'm still gonna work on my business, I'm still going to get new insights. The main difference being that now I'm actually going to share some of the stuff that I come across with you. Alright, bro, so that's it. For the time being, happy to be back, and I'll see you in a bit, man. I wanted to do that since the start of the video, bro, but alright, see you in a bit, G.